Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
Hello, my name is Kimberly Nwachukwu. I'm the host of Hard Facts, and I bring you the biggest stories driving conversation every weekday here on 95.1 Nigeria Info Hard Fact Show. I love to get your opinion and conjectures, but the facts you cannot dispute here on Hard Facts. Join me and let's talk.
This is Nigeria Info.
We are planning on streaming this as we have it on our YouTube page, which is at Nigeria Info Abuja. Again, at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can search for at Nigeria Info Abuja on YouTube. You'll be able to watch us live as we also stream on Facebook, but preferred place would have to be on YouTube, where you can subscribe and also click on notification button when we do stream, so that you get a good chance to see a good number of the views and the videos that we're putting up there and there for you. Let's start off with the review of the papers and the stories that we have there this very morning. Our review will cover the likes of Daily Trust, The Sun newspaper, Vanguard newspaper, Leadership, and not missing out on The Nation newspaper. All of them available in print and digital version, as always. Now, we'll start off with Daily Trust newspaper for today, and much of the stories that we have there for today. Now, from Daily Trust, you would find the following set of stories of interest. Worry, $1 billion spent to regain territories from terrorists. That's in Daily Trust now. $1 billion spent to regain territories from terrorists. Cut summons Emefiele over suit seeking his arrest. How metering by distribution company is compounding huge problems for customers. Also of interest is have true identity and credentials. Bakare fires back at Tinubu's camp. Lobby stars poised to pounce on embattled Rangers. That's in the world of football now. Also, keeping up with all the stories in Daily Trust, you'd find repression and resistance, how new generation challenges African autocrats and international allies. Federal government concludes Konua registration, says lecturers liberated from ASU bondage. Funeral service of lawyer gunned down on Christmas Day. Well, that's a sad story, but there he still makes his appearance in Daily Trust. Travelers trapped, pregnant woman stranded over bridge repair near Abuja. And then of interest as well, Nigeria to raise 400 billion naira per month through bond sales. Atiku renews $10 billion youth empowerment pledge. Also, you want to read about Senate blames Finance Minister, CBN Governor for delay in reconsidering Buhari's 22.7 trillion naira loan restructuring. Etiosa, Obanikoro's son, Banky W set for replay battle. INEC to conduct mock accreditation ahead of polls. MMA Customs collects 69.77 billion naira in a year. There you find that as well, making its rounds there and there in Daily Trust for today. Okay, still keeping up with all the stories as we have it this very morning to get a good understanding of stories from other platforms. Now to the Sun newspaper now. Some of the headlines there. Atiku will sell Nigeria to his shady friends, says Tinubu. Dirty. Old Naira notes flood ATMs, 2 weeks to deadline. Production, trade industry policy, others can tame rising inflation, says Olowokere. NDE empowers 26 unemployed persons with environmental beautification equipment in Imo State. And then there are talks about local government polls deepen democracy, says Ikpiazu. Corruption, extortion as government Achilles heel to trade facilitation mandate. And then standardized digital communication key to effective port flag administration, says Jamal. Kogi residents decry death of mints as banks dispense old naira notes. Nigeria decides 2023. Atiku, only presidential candidate prepared to govern, says Saraki. Global Rights urges INEC to fix hitches at PVC collection centers. All right, well, these are some of the leading stories as we have them from The Sun for today. Let's keep up with some of the other stories here and there. From The Sun now, which we just covered, we'll move on to the Vanguard. Muslim, Atiku, Dogara, Peter Obi attack APC's same faith ticket afresh. I am not aware of any siege on Emefiele's house. Force Public Relations Officer speaks about this. Tinubu now rejected in Southwest, says PDP. No cause for alarm over Akeredolu's health, Ondo government. Chatham House, INEC holds polls despite attacks in facilities, and then 791 lawsuits, says Yakubu. That's the INEC chairman there explaining how things have played out so far. 23.7 trillion naira ways and means. Senate wants details in 3 days. Why Nigeria has continued to fail despite efforts? Femi, Aregbesola, Ahmed do speak up about this. Clarify your position on Section 134 of the Constitution. Agbakoba tells INEC boss. Guinea evokes Gani Fawemi's spirit in letter on credible polls. Couple cry for help as fire burns 13-year-old son in Enugu State. Slain lawyer Bolanle Rahim buried in Lagos amid tears. Court sentences Lagos vulcanizer to death by hanging for robbing nurse of 57,000 naira. Northern Christian elders raise alarm over worsening insecurity. Uzodinma to Southeast women. Time to take decisions now. All right, keeping up with all the stories here and there. I scored 0 in APC primary, but true identity, original credentials, Tunebakari mocks Tinubu's men. Atiku Gate saga, we have no alliances with Michael Achimugu, says Keamu. We will conduct mock accreditation exercise nationwide ahead of elections, says INEC. I will deal decisively with secessionists, says Kola Abiola. He's a presidential candidate, so of interest as well. You find him speaking about that. Moving on to leadership newspaper for today. Talks on preferred presidential candidate almost concluded, says Wike. It's from leadership now. I will make Nigerians happy as president, says Atiku. And then of interest as well, this very morning you find Dubai hotel bombing mystery around Baguda Katlo's death unresolved 27 years after. 2023, IT security bridges will make or break businesses, says Taylor. And on that, DMO targets 1.2 trillion naira through FG and bonds in the first quarter. Economists foresee stronger 3.3% growth for Nigeria. APC, Tinubu using Achimogun to blackmail Atiku, says PDP's PCC. Declare public holiday for PVC collection, Ohaneze tells Southeast governors. At Chatham House, INEC says presidential runoff possible. And MPP members defect to PDP urges Kwankwaso to join. Other stories of interest as well. NDLEA seizes 5 billion naira illicit drugs in Lagos warehouse. Customs recovers lawmakers 60 million SUV from armed robbers. Immigration opens recruitment portal list positions and requirements. All right, well, these are stories here and there as you have it on this very platform, which would have to be the leadership. But anyway, you can send your chats and your comments if you're streaming on YouTube right now. Well, you'll be able to chat and send your thoughts about some of these headlines there. At Nigeria Info Abuja, there you find it on YouTube. So go on, send your chats there. Now, to conclude, let's go to The Nation newspaper for today. From The Nation newspaper now, Atiku plans sale of nation's assets to allies, says Tinubu. Governors to engage CBN on Naira redesign. Boko Haram sponsors interested in splitting Nigeria, says Buhari. Wike, we are wrapping up talks on preferred candidate. Lagos CP to politicians, I won't condone violence. While Labour Party didn't field candidates for some positions, by Obi's spokesman. Also of interest, Fayose National Assembly candidates loyalists absent at Ekiti PDP presidential rally. Governor's Kingsmen protest destruction of farmlands. PDP APC renew hostility over tribunal judgment. Catholic priest death aggrieved residents born police station. Oshu farmers kidnap relatives detained after dropping ransom. Oh dear. Abducted naval officer rescued in Anambra State. Why Tinubu will win on February 25 by Chieftain. All right, that's some story there. 2023 presidency, states of the race, as you have it in the likes of Rivers, Bayelsa, Edo, and Anambra State. Suspected IPOP ECN hoodlums kill police inspector in Aba. Balanle Rahim buried in Lagos. Power generation drops to 2,200 megawatts. All right, well, these are some stories here and there. You can read up more. You have those stories available for you in The Nation, Leadership Newspaper, Vanguard, The Sun, and Daily Trust. Do remember the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today. All right, let's take your calls.
This is Morning Crossfire.
As we take your calls, remember to follow through with our editorial guide. Your calls need to be devoid of hateful speech, lies, fake news, and abuses. We ask of you to be truthful, factual, as you share with us on Nigeria Info. We plead with you to keep your emotions in check as you also speak this very morning, considering the fact that millions of people are listening in to what you do say on this platform. All right, the numbers remain 0700-951-0000. I'll take that again. That's 0700-951-0000. You can also join in on WhatsApp on 080-999. That's 999. Okay, 30137. Keep your messages coming in as we have them on Facebook. That's at Nigeria Info Abuja, and also on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. WhatsApp is also a good place to get your views in.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mr. Femi.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm fine. My name is Tehimba.
Okay, good to have you on.
Yeah, I want to comment on the issue of on the newspaper headlines that talks about Buhari saying the Boko Haram sponsors want to split Nigeria. Well, Mr. President, we are looking up to you, and we will look to you too for a very long time. Boko Haram sponsors. EU sent the names of Boko Haram sponsors to Nigeria, and they say they cannot name shame them. Now you know them, you don't want to name shame them, and now you are saying they want to split Nigeria. Well, That is what you want to do. No problem. God will judge you, Sha.
As he will judge all of us.
Yes, we judge all of us. And then I want to comment also on the newspaper headline that talked about Wiki saying they will announce the name of the candidate they are supporting. We are waiting. We know who he's supporting already, but we are waiting until he pronounces it. Thank you, Femi. Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you very much as well. Thanks for your call. Good morning to you. Welcome. Oh, that does stay true. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hello, good morning, Femi.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm fine. Nothing break the news like the news.
Oh, yes, and I can prove it.
And Basifai and Abubakar from Gwagwalada. My name is Salasi.
Welcome, Salasi.
The government talk say they spend how many billion in fighting terrorism? About 100 billion. Confirm that?
Yes. Oh, $1 billion in fighting against terrorism.
$1 billion for fighting terrorists.
Yes.
And the funny thing is that you later hear of repentant terrorists, repentant Boko Haram, bringing them back to the society. While the citizens, the populace are being killed by these monsters called terrorists. I don't want to hear any rehabilitation of any repentant bandit again. The government must do the needful. Now the president is saying that the terrorists wanted to split Nigeria. In what way? You say you are going to mend them, you are going to deal with them. We want the government to do the needful about the insecurity. As I always say, anybody can be victim of insecurity. I, as I'm speaking, I have been victim before. And anybody hearing me outside here can be victim. Government should do the needful. It's like throwing stone in the market. Never know who that stone may hit. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you too. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
My name, Dr. Femi, I went through that YouTube channel. I never see you.
At Nigeria Info Abuja, is that what you searched? Because I'm looking at myself right now as we speak.
All right. When I'm done with the call, I'll go back. My name is Batifada Obakar Ali. I'm calling from PW Kubo. I'm the unapologetic Jagabanista. Good morning to all Nigeria Info listeners. Good morning to patriotic and passionate Salasi, Abubakar Gwagwalada, Alamin Gwarimpa, Abasanjo Amale. $1 billion spent on the liberation of territories captured by insurgents, isn't it?
Yes.
Mr. Femi, just imagine what $1 billion could have done if injected to our healthcare. Imagine what $1 billion could have done if injected on our education. Forget about infrastructure, education or healthcare. To be very honest, we have lost huge amount of money fighting insecurity. Those who plunge us into this insecurity, God will never forgive them. Look at how we are wasting resources. It's unfortunate. Honestly, I'm paying this morning. Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you for your time. Grateful to you for your contribution. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Femi. Good morning to all listeners. Okwi is my name.
Welcome, Okwi.
Mr. President said he spent...
Okwi, we're with you.
Hello?
Yes, go on.
I think they will spend more. No nepotism government will move forward. Nepotism government cannot move forward unless you accept all Nigerians, and our state will be one, and they will work together. Now we're working side by side, and they think we will move forward. Let's see. Then people of NPP move to PDP and ask Kwankwaso to join. Even if Kwankwaso join, see, Northerner will not succeed the Northerner, and the Muslim will not succeed the Muslim. It's impossible. In this country.
Well, that has to be based on the votes of Nigerians. Nothing is impossible until Nigerians vote.
Will not succeed the Northerner.
Okay, well, it's not only your vote that counts.
To have it under 8 years. It can work.
Well, it can work is different from will it work if people do vote. All right, well, let's wait for how Nigerians vote and the choice of how things will be. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Yes, good morning. How are you today?
I'm fine. How's work?
Very well. Good to connect with you.
I just want to contribute a little because I did hear all the headlines. But all I want to ask the Nigerians is that it's time for us to make a good change. Please, let Nigeria forget about sentiment. Let's look for someone who is capable, a competent delegate, a candidate and vote for him to lead us in this country. And I know that Peter Obi is a man, he is competent enough to lead this country. He is wise, he is intelligent, he is, endowed with experience. So Nigerians to forget about sentiment. Let's elect him to lead this country, and it shall be well with Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. We do have messages already on the YouTube channel. Richard Otubu says, good morning, Femi. I've replied to you. Tunji TJ also joins in. Najem Umaru says, good morning, Femi. Good work. As always, I'm an addicted listener. Oh, good. Thank you so much. Rejoice Ojonugwa says, Fogana to die by hanging for stealing 57,000 naira. It's only in my country where they live the bigger thieves, turning blind eyes to the deeds and go after the smaller thieves. That's your message. Stanley Uchena says, good morning from DMLA. Nice meeting you again on this channel. Rejoice also says, the law and constitution only comes to play when a poor man is involved. May God help us. It quickly writes. Let's take more calls. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Femi.
Good to have you on. Welcome to the show.
How was your night?
On. Very well. Thanks for asking.
God will keep it for us.
Amen.
Give you good health to long life.
Amen.
This is a man I don't know for North Central. This is Kubwa Federal. I get my elder brother Sabasi and Omale, I work for Wada, I work for Sleja, and Mommy D and the father. NPP collapsed their structure, they come to PDP. And by the grace of God, the 2 weeks before 2023 presidential election, so join Atiku, because my brother, people are dying. APC are fair Nigerians with Muhammadu Buhari. I don't know what the APC will tell us in northern Nigeria. When not going to give APC massive vote. By the grace of God, from Kogi to Maiduguri, is only Maiduguri APC will in northern Nigeria. Many 18 states of the ACT, Atiku will have massive vote. And my government is Atiku will even turn that to the first line. Atiku government to the government of national unity. You protect the life of property and then put to us here and give us and put food for us. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much as well for your comments. And by the way, if you're on YouTube, what makes the YouTube channel quite interesting to follow through on this? People who are famous callers are also there. Finally, I think that Abubakar has been able to find the channel. He comes here, he says, but to find Abubakar, all the unapologetic Jagabanista here already watching. Okay, so for those who want to inbox him or possibly connect with him and during the community around this, you want to connect with each other, that would be a good place to connect with each of them. Let's take on one more call before we break off, okay? Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning, Femi. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, Nigeria. My name is Hassan Katame Dola, Gondara Karolaka, Governor State.
You're welcome.
Let me take from Sarati say Atiku is going to do better in the people of Nigeria. Yes, I agree with him because I can see how he do Adamawa very well. He turned to Adamawa as in London. It was his road from Jeddah, from Junction to Jeddah. He do it in street lights everywhere, and he give them electricity everywhere. He give them school. Yes, I agree with him. You know, our leader, you want to see the leader of truth. He must start from the home. And I see Atiku cannot do well because if you look at the junction from Express to Jeddah, is Baba Buhari do the road. Where is Atiku then? So he don't do your local government, take less of your village. You want to come and do for Nigeria. Okay, let's see. I'll swag you ahead, inshallah. Bye-bye for now.
All right, well, let's see how that plays out. It's few days to the elections. In fact, we're counting down through the 30s now. February 25 will bring on the elections. Coming up after the break will be so much more. Do remember, right here and right now on Nigeria Info, in the 7 o'clock hour, I will share with you what INEC chairman said at the Chatham House yesterday and much more. Stay close. This is Morning Crossfire with Femi Live.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1. And I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.
Hello, my name is Kimberly Nwachukwu. I'm the host of Hard Facts, and I bring you the biggest stories driving conversation every weekday here on 95.1 Nigeria Info Hard Fact Show. I love to get your opinion and conjectures, but the facts you cannot dispute here on Hard Facts. Join me and let's